Now the next product we're going to have a look at making ourselves is a pre-wash stain remover. Instead of using one that we bought from the shops like this, this is previously an Aldi's brand one, I believe. We're going to make it with just a few items that we have at home. So we're going to be using some bicarb soda, some Young Living lemon essential oil, some Castile organic liquid soap. Now I buy this from Range Products out of Welshpool, but I do stock it here in Busselton if anyone wants some in the southwest. The liquid Castile soap, you're looking at $15.50 for a litre size, or you can buy it in a 5 litre, which is even cheaper. And then we're also going to use some liquid glycerine, that's the vegetable style. Once again, I get that from Range Products out of Perth in Welshpool. But you can pick that up for, that's only $10.50 for 500ml or $17.20 for a full litre size like that. So let's have a look and see how we make it. Now the recipe calls for distilled water. I'm just going to use our regular tap water because we have, as I said before, with a filter on and it's quite good quality water. So what we want is we want a cup and a half of water. So where's my cup and a half there? I've got a line on, that black line is for when I'm using the diffuser, and the Desert Mist diffuser uses 170ml, so that's exactly on that line. So we want a bit less there. Okay, so there we go. That's a cup and a half of water, and we're making 500ml of the stain remover. Next, we're going to add some good old bicarb soda. So we've got 1 tablespoon of bicarb soda there, and we're just going to add that in there and mix it up so it's nice and dissolved. So you want to stir that really good to make sure that's all dissolved really well. Next we're going to add our liquid glycerine, and we're going to add 1/4 cup to this recipe. Next thing we're adding is the organic liquid soap, the Castile soap. Castile soap is derived from olive oil, so great soap, really good soap to have at home if you want to make all sorts of things from, bath soaps and liquid hand soaps and so on. I use it all the time. So that's our 1/4 cup of Castile soap that I'm adding there as well. Look at that change. So I've added that in there now. And the last thing we're going to add is 15 to 20 drops of Young Living essential oil. Now the citrus oils are quite inexpensive, so I'm just going to add the 20 drops. We're going to mix all that in together, so make sure it's all mixed in together. Now alternatively, you can mix the essential oil with the glycerine and the organic liquid soap separately and just do the water and the bicarb soda or baking soda on its own. But I've gone and mixed them all together, so that's all in one. Make sure that's all nicely mixed together. And you can see that's a nice milky texture I've got going there. So it's nicely blended together. I realised I hadn't rinsed that out. I just had a whiff of it then, and that's the original product that was in there. My goodness, it smells much worse than this what I've made here. Now, this is made quite a bit, so I wonder if I'm going to fit all that in there. There's a 500ml bottle. We'll see how we go. Pretty good so far. Might get there. Yeah, look at that. That's all fit in. So let's fill that up. That's perfect. That's actually with nearly 600ml that we'd made there. I don't know if you can see, but that's filled that right up to pretty much to the top. So that's about as much as you're going to get in there. So look at that. That's as easy as that. That took, just a couple of minutes to make that. And there we have it. We've got our homemade stain remover, and also it can be used as as a booster for the laundry. You could just tip that in with your laundry. Now, if you didn't want to go to the hassle of doing that, and you have to excuse, sorry, this is a working kitchen, so we've got a chook bucket going there, and this is a tiny kitchen. Now, if you didn't want to make your own, what you could do is you could just use lemon on stains, and you could just pop a couple of drops of lemon straight on the stain. We've done this before, really safe to use, and it works very, very well. The other thing that you could use is your Thieves concentrated household cleaner that we talked about before. And really all you want is a couple of drops, not caps, just a couple of drops of this, and it will also remove most stains from clothing and is quite safe. But you might want to just, do some little test, as you would with any sort of product. You want to do a spot test first just to check that it's fine to use. Now, if you'd like to know anything about essential oils and all of the wonderful products that Young Living do, or some do-it-yourself recipes, and also some of the supplements that we use ourselves, please don't hesitate to give me a call. You can respond to this video, send me a message, and I'll be happy to answer them, including let you know great ways on how you can save on the starter kit and save some money, 24% off the retail price on the essential oils. And if you do the Essential Rewards, you'll save another 10 to 25% on top of that. Anyway, this is Troy from Young Living Toxic Free. I hope you've enjoyed this video.